Howdy campers, and welcome back to another episode of Collection Log Completionist, the series where I finally get a goddamn new mic. This week is going to be pretty much all Wintertodt, but I hope you guys enjoy the nice, crisp new sound of my voice. Also, I didn't have this new mic for the entirety of this video, so if you do hear some bad audio again, that's why, but I did try to re-record most of it. But I hope you guys still enjoy. I mean, I was gonna keep some of these old clips in, but just listen to this.
That's another 100 KC down, and this time we're gonna be opening up the crates at the Wintertodt Bank.
You guys put up with this audio quality? Why did anybody watch this shit? $124 firemaking right at the beginning of this game of Wintertodt. Only 16 million XP to go till the next level, which is well over the amount of XP it takes to go from 1 to 99, but only about 50 hours, so not too bad actually. I kept telling myself I wouldn't miss it, and yet I still missed it, but that's 1 billion total XP there. Not too bad, something I've been looking forward to for quite some time, and I was quite dismayed to find out that it does not show in the clan chat for total XP milestones. Even though it'll show every 10 million firemaking XP that I get, it'll pop up in the clan chat. Doesn't say anything for 1 billion XP, which just feels weird. This next year I want to do a lot more raiding and PVM, but I definitely still want to get another 250 million XP or so, I'd probably say, which shouldn't be too hard considering I'm not even close to 200 mil in any of the combat skills. I also just wanted to point out that that puts me at rank 1628 for total XP, which is something that I keep an eye on a decent bit just because I like looking at high scores lists. It's just fun to me, but not something I talk about very often, so I figured that might be interesting. This was still before my last Wintertodt video had dropped, where I asked you guys for more bank ideas, and I was out of banks, so I went to one of my personal favorite banks that I am actually shocked no one recommended. There were like 5 people that recommended the Woodcutting Guild bank with the Ents, but no one suggested the Fossil Island Tiny Island bank, which absolutely blows my mind. Couple of pieces of pyro, but that's all. I was still out of bank suggestions at this point, so I decided just to go with the good old-fashioned Wintertodt bank for this next 100. Never's worked before, but no time like the present, right? Birdhouse Run Reminder and 107 Hunter. Not too bad. I've actually been doing pretty decent with doing like probably 3 to 5 birdhouse runs a day. Nothing crazy, but pretty solid. This is the first of the next set of banks that were suggested to me. This one is the Trouble Brewing Bank, suggested to me by Atomics, and I also think this comment is the most upvoted comment in my channel's history, so that's pretty wild too. Let's see if it's any good luck. Ooh, another Tome of Fire, very nice. That's number 13, I believe? Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit it, the fabled 5,000 KC mark, and for this one, I'm going to be going to Catherby Bank because it was suggested by my good friend Tech, who says we're going to be getting the pet at 49.96 KC. So let's see if he's correct. Apparently I just can't click today, but never lucky, and I was thinking of going to solos once I hit 5000 KC because they are better rolls per hour. However, at this point, I've just got a morbid curiosity to see how high we can get this KC, to be completely honest. And it's much more chill doing masses, so I'm just going to continue doing that. I forgot to check what our total points were at after the end of the last game, but if we go over and check our total points after 5,000 games, we're at roughly 13,352 rolls, so like 2.6 times rate or so, since pet is 1 in 5,000. Next up is the previously mentioned Woodcutting Guild Bank by the Ents, which was suggested by Thornicus Fogg, Matt Bonino, Email, It's Tob, and Cody. I don't know why so many people suggested it, but it's an interesting bank, I'll give you that one. Look at that, 170 million Firemaking XP, only 30 million to go. At the end of this game of Wintertodt here, 125 Firemaking, only one level to go. And that is going to be another 17 million XP. That's significantly less than I thought, to be honest. I thought it was like 20 million for the last level. I don't know if you guys are getting bored of these XP updates, but it's one of the few things keeping me going other than all the weird banks that you guys told me to go use. So you're going to get them anyway because it's the thing keeping me motivated the most at this point. That's another 100 games. And the next bank we're going to be trying out is the bank in Dorgishkan, suggested by I'm Legit Daddy and Kaz Tribuna. Ooh, another Tome of Fire, not too bad. And only 9 on this one because I accidentally opened one before, but never lucky. But another Tome of Fire is not too bad, I'll always take that. Well, we're getting about 12k XP per hour here at Wintertodt for woodcutting, but we were close enough to a level, so 115 woodcutting as well. It's kind of an odd one, and I mean most of that level was probably at Redwoods, but when you think about it, we've been here for like 400, 500 hours, so that's like 5-6 million woodcutting XP. Probably almost half the way from 1 to 99 just from cutting the roots at Wintertodt. Well, that is another 100 games, so we're going to be heading over to the Lumbridge basement to open up these next 100, suggested by Lucas Pignataro. Man, these names, they're rough sometimes to try to say, not gonna lie. We are also joined with us on this one by Miss Vomit, who is one of the staff members over at the Log Hunters Discord. Quick plug, by the way, if you haven't joined the Log Hunters Discord, you absolutely should, because we have a ton of different stuff on there about collection log hunting and a whole section dedicated to content creators, so you can find lots of really good collection log series on there as well. Would highly recommend taking a gander at St. Sheba's From Scratch series, where he's doing everything Completionist from scratch, and Tan's Fang, the Iron Man collection log hunter as well. Both of those are incredible series that you definitely should watch if you like this series, as well as like a dozen other series on there too that are also great. I'm sure y'all are just as excited as I am to finally be done with this Wintertodt grind. However, TJ did just finish his easy clue log after over 17,000 easy clues completed. So he had about 18,000 gourmet implings that he wanted to sell, so I picked them up from him. So we are going to be doing some easy clues first, and then we're going to be finishing out Wintertodt to 200 mil Firemaking XP, and hopefully finally completing that pet so we do not have to go back there post 200 mil. Huge shout out though to TJ. He gave me a really good deal on these, only 3,800 GP a piece, so I will gladly take those and do a couple hundred easy clues with them. But that is going to do it for this video. Obviously we did not gain any new collection log slots, unfortunately, but we are getting dangerously close to finally finishing this Wintertodt grind. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and you too can become a camper without ever having to touch grass. And until next time, happy camping.